I woke up this morning and I realized that I could be making money if I copy other professional traders while I'm recording videos and I'm experimenting with strategies and expert advisors. So I went to ZuluTrade.com, and if you're not familiar with the platform, that is where leaders and traders are joining with different strategies, with different brokers accounts, and ZuluTrade ranks the leaders, so investors or retail traders like us can copy those leaders. So if I go to leaders now, you will see that there are plenty of strategies I can follow, and I can view all of them with a very detailed filter. So you can filter, for example, the strategies with maximum drawdown or number of trades, number of investors following. So we can see a very detailed statistic on how these leaders are doing. For example, for the last 1 month, how many people are following. The first one has over 360 followers, the second one over 1600 followers, and as well we can see what amount of investment in total there is behind this leader, or actually how much all traders used to follow this leader in total. Alright, so I will go now for 1 year because I want to make sure that I am following people who are profitable for over 1 year, and you can see that some of them really failed. Like this account was blown. That's really bad for the people who are following. So you really need to do your due diligence and decide who you might want to copy. What I will do right now, I will go to the leaders tab again, and I'll just scroll lower, and you can see that there is top performing 1 year and there is actually top performing 2 years. I will click on view all, and I want to see who ZuluTrade ranks on the first spot, and I think it is this leader over here. That account has the biggest return of investment as well, over 140%, much more than the rest. So I will click on that, and I see that for the last 1 year we have 50% return of investment. There are 1697 copiers. The win rate is 78.2, and the overall performance is pretty stable. I guess that's an expert advisor or robot trading behind that strategy. So not only manual trading is allowed here, you can follow people who are actually using expert advisors and trading robots. So let's see what that is. The Night Hawk, yeah, so it is an expert advisor as I suggested. The stop loss is equal to 30% of the deposit. That is pretty interesting, and the maximum spread is 4 points. So I will just scroll a little bit lower, and you can see that there is actually a recommended minimum investment of $5,000, and the maximum drawdown was just $100, which is pretty good. On the right side there is a community, and there are some questions, and actually there is a community tab on ZuluTrade where you can ask questions and follow what people are saying about the different leaders. So now I will just copy this strategy. I will select 6,000 because the recommended amount was 5,000 and something. I see advanced settings to custom copy ratio, take profit, trailing stop loss. I will just leave it the way it is, and I will hit on copy strategy, and here it is. I am copying now this top trader on ZuluTrade, and I will see what money I can potentially make from it. And shortly after I have started following the trader, I already have $3.20 of a profit in my account. Not bad, having in mind that I really didn't do anything. I was copy trading this trader and his expert advisor system fully automatically, haven't analyzed any charts or did any manual trading, and you can see that in the account history I have 2 short trades £40 Canadian that ended up on a profit. Of course, I will give it some more time and I will show you more results. And I continue a few days later with some more results from my account, and yesterday I was really happy because I saw over $40 of a profit in my account. I didn't do anything, the trades were copy traded automatically in my account, and that is still a decent profit because I'm not doing anything. But today, check this out. I saw that I have a few open trades that are on a loss, and actually I have 4 on a loss and 1 nearly at zero. But if I show you the equity chart, you will see that I had these nice profits on the 1st of May and then it dropped. There was this drawdown in the last 2 days that brought my balance on negative, but these are still open trades and they might recover. So if you look at my screen one more time, you will see that in the account history I have the very same trades plus one more positive trade that ended up on a profit. And if I show you the open trades, you will see one negative 8, 12, 22, 20. So it's somewhere above negative $60 of a profit from these open trades. But if the system of this trader is good enough, it will recover. We can see that he uses some kind of martingale system because he had these 2 short trades on pound Aussie and the price went on the opposite direction, so he added a bigger quantity to that position, and you can see another short trade on pound Aussie with 0.06 lots, and I will see how these trades will go. But what is most important for me to see and to prove to myself is if the drawdown will be within the drawdown stated on his account. And you can see that one more time on his account it says maximum drawdown of 3.7% or $97. At the current moment I'm somewhere at negative 60, and to be precise I am at negative 64. So I'm really excited to see if his system is good enough to recover these losses and bring my balance back on profit. And at the end of the week the losses were recovered. Check this out, I have total profit of $61.80. You can see that my balance is back on profits, and it's actually higher from where it was a few days ago. Below you can see in the history all trades that closed, and pretty much the expert advisor that I'm copying succeeded in recovering these losing trades that were open. So if you look at my screen again, you will see that I have some open trades left from Friday, but I'm recording this video on Sunday. And for me, pretty much what I saw the last week or so is good enough, having in mind that I'm not doing anything. I'm just copy trading the system of this trader. And for me, trading is a marathon. I'm not looking to have risky expert advisors or to copy risky traders, or in other words, I'm staying away from systems that could potentially blow my account. And I know that for many of you such a result is not satisfying if you're a risky trader who wants to earn profits quickly. Stay with me here because there is something more that I found on Zulu Trade. I can copy more than one of their leading traders, and for example, right before recording the video I went through the profile of this trader who is actually having a pretty good balance chart so far. You can see that his maximum drawdown is 2.2%. so if I combine it with the maximum drawdown that I have from the first trader that I copied, it would be about 5 to 6% maximum drawdown. And these are different systems, right? So when one loses, the others would compensate for it. Of course, there is always the risk that both systems will go in a drawdown. That is why the maximum drawdown or the sum of the maximum drawdown should be still a low percentage. And now I will just copy this strategy and I will go to 5,000 to copy this strategy. So if my investment in total is 10,000 and I decide to follow two leaders, I'll separate 5,000 for one of them and 5,000 for the other one. I will test it for some time, and then if I decide to add a third leader that I want to follow, then I'll split it at 3,300 for each. But this is your own decision and risk tolerance. Make your own due diligence and decide how exactly you want to invest your money. Are you going to follow just one trader, or are you going to diversify your funds and follow a few different strategies? I always prefer to start with one. After I observe the system, I will add another one, and then I will monitor for longer, and if I decide to add a third one, I would do that if I feel comfortable with the previous two. And always keep your maximum drawdown at a low percentage, like 5 to 10% in total, which will guarantee that you will not have huge fluctuations in your account and you will not risk your investment. I really thank you very much for staying with me until the end of this video. If you want to know how my copy trading does on Zulu Trade, let me know down in the comments. I might consider recording one more video, or I'll just leave a comment myself with more results. Check out Zulu Trade yourself. I'll leave a link down below in the description, so you guys make sure to start with a demo, test the services, and if you're happy to follow some of the traders, let me know how this goes. Thanks so much for watching the video until the end. I wish you safe trading, and always don't forget that I love you.